Part of Chinese popular culture is not only about culture created by people and trends in China, but also an integration of different cultures from other countries. In Chinese popular culture, one of the most prominent culture comes from Korea. Korean popular culture has been successfully integrated into many cultures, and this phenomenon is known as the Korean wave or Hallyu wave in Korean. The term Korean wave or Hallyu wave was coined in China in 2001 by journalists to emphasize the rise of Korean popular culture, which included movies, TV shows, music, and fashion in China. Although this term was coined only in 2001, the Korean wave existed earlier. It first began with the airing of A Wish Upon a Star in 1997 on Phoenix TV in Hong Kong, and from that point onwards, popularity towards Korean culture in China grew. Because of the Korean wave, Chinese popular culture has become globalized with TV dramas and music, but at the same time is a way for Korea to commercialize and make money off the Korean wave. The Korean wave started in both China and Taiwan with dramas, as watching TV was a favorite pastime in both countries. The Korean wave started in Hong Kong with a drama, A Wish Upon a Star in 1997, and then spread towards mainland China. In Taiwan, it was the opposite, as Korean dramas were already airing in the early 1990s, but did not catch on until Japanese dramas started to become more expensive to import, and smaller TV stations started to import Korean dramas. The first two dramas that started the Korean wave in Taiwan was Firework and Autumn in My Heart. After the popularity of these dramas, TV stations started bringing more Korean dramas like Can't Take My Eyes Off You, Winter Sun Yata, Daejangyeom, and Only You. These were some of the first Korean dramas that were popular among people in China. Now, the target audience is geared towards young adults, and they are attracted by idol dramas like Full House, City Hunter, Boys Over Flowers, and Playful Kiss. With the increasing popularity of Korean TV series and the increasing number of imports, the Chinese government has put a quota on the number of foreign imports and amount of foreign content that the TV station could air. Even though there were these restrictions, many people found other ways to watch them online or through illegal copies. In addition, Korean dramas are in Korean, but that does not stop people from watching as there are fans who translate and put subtitles. This shows that the culture has changed, that many people have integrated Korean culture into their lives through watching and subtitling Korean dramas. Because it is part of their culture, they cannot live without it. From this, you can see that Korean culture of TV series has become global, and people look forward to watching them, even if it's hard. Another part of the Korean wave is music. The first song that was part of the Korean wave that hit nationwide was Open Gangnam Style by Psy. But the Korean music has been popular in other countries like China, even before Open Gangnam Style, with popular groups in Greater China, some of them including Big Bang, Super Junior, Wonder Girls, TVXQ, 2PM, 2NE1, Miss A, and FX. The first Korean bands to go overseas were Hot and Clone in 1999. Clone had sold over more than 450,000 albums and was even more popular than some Taiwanese pop groups. These groups had led a start into expanding Korean artists and their music into Asia. In addition to the expansion of Korean music in China and Taiwan, there are also many Korean agencies that are producing bands that sing in Mandarin. For example, within the 13-member boy band Super Junior, there consists of a subgroup called Super Junior M, which is solely to sing and promote in Mandarin. The same agency, SM, also produced two boy bands called XOK and XOM, which debuted last year. These two bands have different members, both a mix of Korean and Chinese, in which XOK sings songs in Korean while XOM sings songs in Mandarin. With Korean bands singing both in Korean and Chinese, they attract consumers from around the world and try to create a globalized culture. In addition to Korean culture becoming more globalized, it is also a way for Korea to commercialize and earn profits from the Korean wave. In an annual report given by the Institute for Social Development and Policy Research about exports and imports of Korean TV programming, in 1996, Korea had exports worth of $6 million and imports worth of $6.9 million. But soon afterwards, those numbers started to change, and exports were rising and imports were decreasing. In 2010, Korea had exports of $187 million and imports of $10.4 million. In addition, according to Brandeis Economy of Asia Review, the Hallyu wave has triggered $4,933,688 worth in production in 2008, and in 2010 it produced more than $4,982,470 worth of production. It also generated more employment opportunities. In 2008, from the Hallyu wave, there were 12,503 more employment opportunities, and in 2010 there were 51,545, which is a significant increase. Because of the Hallyu wave, Korea benefits economically as they are earning more money from the increase in the number of exports. Besides exporting material goods to make money, with the Hallyu Wave they are having more tourists come from China, which helps boost Korea's economy. In 1995, before the Hallyu Wave, there were approximately 28,909 numbered tourists from China, but because of Hallyu Wave, there was a huge increase in the number of tourists. In 2005, there were 313,433 Chinese tourists. From the statistics, you can see that because of the Korean Wave, Korea has become more financially stable as there are high demand for Korean goods, which means there are more job opportunities. Moreover, there are more tourists in Korea as the Korean Wave has attracted people. Overall, we can see that the Korean Wave has a large impact on the society, as it is not only part of Korean popular culture, but is integrated into Chinese popular culture, becoming more globalized. In addition to the Korean Wave becoming more globalized, it has helped Korea economically.